We moved here about a year and a half ago, my husband and I, and we have 3 little girls. And we were really excited for the opportunity to have an international experience for our family. So we were thrilled when we got selected to come to Greece, to Crete specifically. And I knew nothing of Crete before, but we were very excited to do this. It's like a gift for our family to be able to come here. And the Greek people have been so loving and so giving with sharing their culture with us. And so this festival came to my mind as a way that I can share with others. Because in my hometown, they do something like this every year. And so I had this thought, well, I have a collection of international nativities. And also I had no idea that near Chania also there are so many people from many different countries. So it's exciting for me. I get to teach my children about Greek culture, and then we have this bonus of all of these countries from around the world, all these people from countries from around the world. And so when we can come together in international groups like this, we get to learn from each other, and that's, I think, what's the most important. And so being able to come together and create an event like this, where I say, hey, I have a collection, do you want to add to it, or do you want to create some artwork that you can show your talents and share with each other? And we'll make this a completely free event that's entirely volunteer-based. And so it's everything that you see here at the festival, the readings, the cookies that will be on Sunday morning, the artwork, the musicians, everybody is giving freely of their time and their talents. And that's such a beautiful way to bring peace on earth, which is our theme for this year, of course, because, when we see all of the wars and the really difficult things happening, we have a choice to make. We can choose to be fearful and be depressed about it, or we can say, I will choose to be the light in my house, starting with me in my home, how I treat my family, how I treat my neighbor. I will light my community, and then my country, and then the world. And so we create peace on earth with what we do. And that's ultimately the theme of this festival, is coming together and creating friendships, keeping what we love, the good and the beautiful things from other cultures that we see, and from our own, and getting rid of the things that don't serve, that aren't good, and recognizing that for our culture as well as for other cultures, and just keeping everything that's beautiful. One of the pieces that I really love is from Lake Titicaca. It's the highest elevation lake in the world, and it's in Peru. And I spent a couple of years in Peru, a year and a half, and do you want me to show you, or I guess I'm going to stay right here? Okay. So the nativity itself is inside of a gourd, which is like a pumpkin but hard, with a hard shell, like a wood, and they carve it and make it beautiful. And it's in the shape of a fish, which is their life source, because they live on a lake, and so they have fish. And inside, when you open the door of the fish, there's a nativity scene inside with Jesus Christ, and He is the life for us. And so it's got this beautiful representation, and it's from a place that I feel very blessed to have been able to go and visit in person. But something that I also wanted to mention is the wonderful thing about here in Chania is you can visit the world without having to leave Chania because of the international presence that's here. And I just had no idea that that's such an amazing thing that's specific to here. So one of the nativities that I really love, that I've recently acquired, is from France. And I didn't know this about the nativities, but the small version of the nativity that we have comes from France. So a long time ago, Francis of Assisi, an Italian priest, went to the Holy Land, and he saw the live nativity. He reenacted a live nativity, and from then on, a lot of churches would put a big nativity in front of their church. But during the French Revolution, the people that overthrew the French government said, no, we're not going to have any more religion. They banned religion, and they banned the churches. They prohibited them from having a big nativity in front of their church. So the faithful French decided, well, if I can't have the big one in front of my church, I will make a small one and hide it in a space in my home where nobody can see. So they could keep that tradition without, somebody wanted to take that away from them, that piece of their culture, and they resisted that. And so I think that's really notable, and because of that, and that started in Marseille in France, I have a collection now that I'm beginning from pieces from Marseille, because I think that's such a beautiful thing that they resisted somebody trying to take their culture away from them, and they preserved it in the way that they could. Please come and join us. The gifts that are here are freely given. Everybody is happy to be a part of this event, and we're happy to have you come. So that's what I would say.